Talking of looks, comedian David Mitchell has told The Observer newspaper this weekend that whilst he's felt better about himself since losing weight recently, he's not going to take looking good to extremes. He said, "I think a cosmetic surgery is stupid. It's a trend entirely based on vanity, and vanity is not an admirable trait at all." Now, according to the dictionary, vanity means excessive pride in one's appearance or accomplishments. So is that really such a negative trait?
Well, that's me knackered then, isn't it, really? Yeah, I like to take pride in my appearance, and I do like to put my makeup on before I'm, you know, greet the milkman, so to speak. And if that's being vain, then I'm vain. If that song is about me, you know, I think there's a difference between being conceited and then just having pride in your appearance and also I haven't got kids, so I've got time to do that.
I think a little's good because I think it, you know, it's good for self-esteem. But I mean, some people don't leave the house because they haven't got their makeup on.
And what's the problem with that, Lisa?
It can ruin your life. You could sit there thinking someone's at the door, but I've not got my slap on, so I'm not letting them in.
Just 5 minutes, love. That's all it takes, love, to make yourself, you know, approachable.
Well, it depends what your starting materials are. 5 minutes ain't enough sometimes, trust me.
Well, I don't think you are vain. I think... no, I don't. I think she always looks immaculate, and you always look really well turned out.
So polished.
And I think your people that come to see you perform expect that of you, so it's part of your job as well.
Yeah, but no, I am vain, believe me.
No, vanity... Let's clear the definitions up, because there's self-respect, as you've said, and that vanity is somebody who believes that they look really good and really gets off kind of on that. That's not you. You don't walk around thinking you're the bee's knees.
I don't know. When I've put myself on, I look in the mirror, I think I'm not that bad this morning. You know? But as I said, I think there is a difference. There is a conceit, and then there's vanity.
But surely there comes a point where you can't control other people's perception of you. You can't constantly... If you are trying to present a kind of facade the whole time, eventually you can't do it. I mean, we've all done that thing of getting up early, you know, before the bloke, so you get your face on before he wakes up, so you look like you did the night before. But you can't do it any longer, because you get to a point where actually people do see you for who you really are, and you have to kind of let that...
And you have to face who you really are.
Yes.
Trying to keep up that level of appearance the whole time.
And it's not honest either, is it, at the end of the day?
You know, I went out last year. I went out with a girlfriend and to celebrate her birthday, and she had lots of friends there that I didn't really know that well. Never spent a lot of time in their company. They all looked fabulous, you know, all very groomed and polished, and they spent the entire night, rather than enjoying each other's company and chatting and laughing, just taking photos. And at one point, we were at the bar and they went, "Right, ready for a shot?" And I thought, "Go on then." They got their cameras out and they were going, but really fake, like, we're having such a great time. And I just thought, oh, this is so ugly. I had to leave them. I wanted to punch them.
very well then, Kate, thought you did all them posing very well.
It incensed me though, Jane.
It's like people that have beautiful shots of themselves all over their homes.
I know.
Have professional photo shoots.
What we're talking about here, though, is an excess of vanity, isn't it? Because I think that definition is right. It's a question of degree. If you are like that, totally excessive with it, and all you think about, I mean, is your looks and what you're doing. We've all got friends, haven't we? They can't go past a window without having a quick check. You know, men and women, actually, because men are as bad as women, I think, with that.
Yeah.
But if it's completely taking over your life, so, you know, all you're thinking about is how you look, I think you're in a lot of trouble. And it can actually be completely unconscious. In fact, I do think extreme vanity, it becomes just what your life is.
And it's
totally
really
unconscious, and it's really ugly.
See, naked ambition and vanity, I think, are two of the most ugliest traits.
I bet that one of you three walks past a mirror and doesn't check yourself out.
I don't.
If I'm on the job, as it were, if it's professional, if I'm going to... I wish I had started this.
No, let's leave that there, ladies. I think we can park that one. OK, fancy seeing if you could be lucky at winning...